Okay, greetings all. In this quick session, we're going to take a very brief look at the idea of an integrated development environment. An integrated development environment, or an IDE, is a software tool set for creating software. IDEs are typically used by programmers to create application software. Now, there's a number of popular and powerful IDEs available. One of the better known, there's one called Eclipse. This is a free integrated development environment that anyone can download from this website here, eclipse.org. Here is what Eclipse looks like. I'm running Eclipse right now on my Windows computer. You can get Eclipse for Linux computers, for Mac OSs, for a wide variety of computers. So here, very quickly, this is actually a Android project. This is for writing an Android app or an Android application. Here are some source files. So this is Java code. And here you see, here is the Java code itself. When you write the code, you write it right here in this window. Public int myvar equals 10, or something like that. Another very popular integrated development environment is Visual Studio. Here is Visual Studio. You see it doesn't really look too different. This is Microsoft's flagship integrated development environment, been around for many years. This is actually the Community Edition, which is available for free. And here we've got a project. The name of this project is Lab 2 Problem 224, or P24. This is actually C, so here's the code. This is actually a C++ project. And here's a very simple C++ program over here. So both of these, Eclipse and Visual Studio, are powerful environments for writing software, creating software applications. Now, just to give you a quick taste, we're going to use an online IDE today. You see here, it's called IDE1. It's not as powerful as Eclipse or Visual Studio, but you can run it completely in your browser. You don't have to download anything at all. So let's take a look at IDE1. So here it is. It comes up, and here what you see is a little code editor right here that you can write code right in here. Note also, you can choose the programming language. In this case, it defaults to Java. For this lab, just leave it at that default. But look at all the cool stuff we've got here. We've got some of the more familiar ones. We've got the C programming language, the C# programming language, several variants of C++, several variants of Java. Python is very popular right now. There's Visual Basic. And Objective-C, this is the language you use to write Apple iOS applications. There's Perl, the Perl programming language. So you can see there's a lot in here. For our lab, we're going to write quickly the most famous program ever. It's the Hello World program. You can write it in any language you want, but we're going to write it in Java. So the first thing I want you to do is to reach over and delete everything that's in there. So I just selected it with my cursor, just like with a text editor, and I just deleted it with the delete key. Now, here's your slides. So, delete the existing program. We're going to take it step by step. Okay, we're going to write some code. The first thing we need to do in every Java program, there's at least one class. So let's go ahead and create a class. We're going to call it myHello. So let's see if I can get both things into the video here. Class myHello. Whoops. And use the programming languages are usually case sensitive. So make sure you follow the exact case. Notice here I've got an opening bracket and a closing bracket. The opening bracket indicates the start of something. The closing bracket indicates the end of something. So this is the start of the class My Hello. This is the end. Okay, let's see the next thing. Let's see the next thing in our lab. We've got to put one main method into our class. So public static void main string args. This funny sounding, this is a line of code. This is a line of Java code. This is the entry point. The entry point of the little program we're going to write. So let's go over here and let's do that. So we'll type public static void main string args, and again we'll have an opening bracket and a closing bracket. Oh, and make sure you spell it correctly, because I'll get an error if I don't. Matter of fact, here, let's do this. If I have an error, so there I've got if I tried to run the program right now, see, I've got an error. If you have an error, just hit this edit button, go back, fix your error, push the green button, and it says success. Now, we don't see anything because we haven't done any output yet. So let's complete the program. Okay, the last thing we want to do is create the output, and here it is. Here's an output command in Java, system.out.println. Oops, look, I've got an error there myself. Just fix that real fast. System.out.println. So this is the output command, and what are we going to output? We're going to output hello world. And again, this is a program written at AT&T Bell Labs many years ago. This is the complete program. The Hello World program is probably the most famous program ever written. It's often a program, and to this day, programmers use this when they're getting started and setting up an environment. You write this simple program as a confidence check to make sure your environment is up and running. So here we go, class My Hello, opening curly, closing curly. We have one method, public static void main, and one output command, system.out.println hello world. We're going to push the green button. It says we've got success. And oh, let's see, where is our success? Right, oops, right here. Right here. So see, this was our output, hello world. So congratulations, you've written your first piece of application software. Good for you. Congratulations.